Sister Wives fans, brace yourselves. Kody Brown just revealed a shocking secret about his college years. A loss so devastating it still haunts him today, and it might explain the intimacy struggles with Janelle and Christine. But the twist: he's only now opening up to Robyn, and what he says could change everything you thought you knew about this family. What happened back then, and why is Kody finally ready to share it with the world? The truth will leave you speechless. Sister Wives Kody Brown admits devastating loss of virginity. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is facing some of his actions and feelings from the family unraveling. In his reflection, he admits to having a devastating loss of virginity before entering a plural marriage. Furthermore, he uses it to prove his intimacy issues with Janelle and Christine Brown. Kody Brown is struggling with feelings of worthlessness. Recently, in Sister Wives, Kody Brown is battling with feelings of being worthless after Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown have chosen to leave. Furthermore, he has deep-seated fears that even Robyn will leave him. However, as he expresses his desire to focus on his relationship with Robyn simply, he discloses information to the world that he never told Janelle and Christine during their marriage. Kody Brown admits devastating loss of virginity. On the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown admitted he had a devastating experience during college. In a confessional, he says, "You want to know the craziest thing? I had a lover in college, and it was a little tryst. Then," he adds, "I was a naughty boy based on my faith. I had a relationship in college where I lost my virginity." Additionally, he shares it was completely devastating to me. Since it was tied to his identity through religion, he says, it was heartbreaking. Furthermore, he explains, "When purity is everything in the church I was in, that was everything. It's like you're working your way back for it." But he felt isolated by the situation. It was devastating, but nobody knew except for Meri and Robyn. However, he makes his point that this was an example of how he never truly let his guard down with Janelle and Christine. He confesses, "It was really because I don't believe I ever got intimate enough with Christine and Janelle to tell them." Sister Wives fans discuss his admission. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss Kody Brown opening up about his loss of virginity and how it deeply affected him. One user says, S19E16 screenshots Kody's college relationship. Then, adds multiple screen grabs of Kody talking through his pain. After the initial post, several other fans weighed in on Kody's admission. While some people thought he could have kept it to himself, others pointed out he wanted attention. "Welp, now we know they cried together about their combined, stolen, virginitas." Side note: I fully believe he used this info to pull Robyn in. I mean, I'm glad Meri knew at least. I can see how it might not have felt relevant when Janelle and Christine came along, but why the hell did this come up with Robyn lol? Oh yeah, I have 3 wives and 12 kids, but I had sex in college. Furthermore, some people think Kody Brown is seeking safety after therapy. Saying, "The man uses a lot of therapy speak." However, anyone who has been to, or is in therapy would know this man has never seen a smidge of real therapy. TLC show therapy does not count. He is probably worried that Meri really will write that tell-all book. He wants to get ahead of it. Devastating. The dramatics on this show are next level. What do you think about Kody Brown sharing his story about the shame of losing his virginity? Does it surprise you he feels comfortable enough to share it with the world? Even though he couldn't trust Christine and Janelle during their marriage. Have you experienced anything like this? Are you ready to see a new episode of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below. Now I am Uncover. Sister Wives star Kody Brown gets defensive after ex-Christine's husband David Woolley advises him to communicate with his estranged kids. Kody Brown became visibly aggravated on the latest episode of Sister Wives after David Woolley, the husband of Kody's ex-wife Christine, offered some parenting advice to the father of 18, who remains estranged from most of his children. During Sunday's episode, viewers watched as Kody continued his ex-wife apology tour by sitting down with Christine to make amends for his actions leading up to and immediately following their split in 2021. While Kody insisted during his face-to-face with Christine that he wanted to extend an olive branch and allow her to move on, David, whom Kody invited to the dinner out of respect for Christine, suggested that Kody should direct his efforts elsewhere. "Can I give you a little bit of advice? Just a little bit," David began. "Start with your kids." David, who is a father of 8 himself, went on to assure Kody that his 3 ex-wives have moved on, before reiterating that Kody should instead focus on mending the relationships with his children, including the 6 he shares with Christine. "Your kids still need to heal, and that's the part that you need to work on," David explained. "I'm just saying that to be honest with ya." Though David seemingly attempted to find common ground with Kody by claiming that he once had to work on the relationships with his own children, Kody confirmed to viewers that he wasn't open to hearing any unsolicited advice from his ex-wife's new husband. "My whole purpose here is to apologize to Christine, not to David, not to anybody else," Kody told cameras. "I've set a boundary with my kids and I'm setting that boundary with David and Christine. I don't care what you think," he continued. "I'm here to apologize, and I don't even want to be reminded of that because it will bring me back to an angry place." Kody went on to tell David and Christine that he's already making an effort and reaching out to his adult children. However, he also failed once again to take sole responsibility for the relationships becoming fractured in the first place. "Those deteriorations happened as a party, not as an individual," Kody said to David. "Do you understand that?" After acknowledging that Kody had cut him off during the conversation, David told viewers he didn't regret chiming in on the issue because he spends time with Kody's kids and is privy to their feelings on the matter. "I am around his kids and I do see them hurt, and I'm hoping that he'll reach out to every one of them," David said, adding that these relationships should be mended not just on Kody's terms, but on his children's terms, too. Kody went on to further rebuff David's recommendations, insisting that the issue wasn't any of David's concern. "Any of his experience with his children and any of his advice for me is something that I'm just not interested in at this point, because it's like he's kind of just on the opposite side of this," Kody told viewers, later claiming that David really just doesn't know what's going on. Despite his defensive reaction to David's remarks, Kody said he'd continue trying to reconcile with his children. "My bad experience with my children and their pain comes from an experience that we were in together, not that they or I did something wrong and offensive," Kody told Christine and David. "I'm willing to have the conversation. I'm willing to hold space. Dad, you did this. You did this, you did this. I'm willing to hold that space." Kody also told Christine and David that while they're welcome to advise his children to communicate with him, he recognizes that he shouldn't have the 2 of them involved in his relationship with his kids. Yeah, no, I agree, Christine said. I agree. It's your relationship with your kids. Meri Brown claims dad Kody didn't contact his kids in North Carolina while in town to apologize on camera to ex-wife Janelle. Another day, another Kody Brown parenting faux pas. The Sister Wives star and father of 18 is being called out by his daughter Meri for allegedly making the trek from Arizona to North Carolina to deliver an on-camera apology to his ex-wife Janelle and failing to visit or even contact any of his children who live in the state during his trip. In a clip from one of Meri and her husband Tony Padron's recent Patreon lives, Meri spoke about the recent Sister Wives episode where Kody traveled to North Carolina, revealing to fans that her father made zero effort to contact her while on the first stop of his ex-wife apology tour. Yeah, I didn't get a call, didn't get a text, didn't get an email, Tony didn't get anything either, Meri said. Despite Kody and Janelle's on-camera conversation taking place in the city where Janelle and her daughter Maddie and Maddie's family currently lives, Meri insisted to fans that she would have made the effort and the 3-hour-plus drive to see her father while he was in North Carolina had she actually known that he was coming to town. If he was at Maddie's house, we would have made the effort, Meri said. To which Tony added, he could have stayed at our house. Yeah, we have a room, Meri continued. Meri also claimed on Patreon that Kody didn't inform any of his children who live in North Carolina of his visit. As fans of Sister Wives know, 4 of Kody's 18 children currently live in the Tar Heel State. Maddie, Meri, Peyton and Savannah. While viewers saw Janelle talking to Maddie on the show about Kody's planned visit to North Carolina, it's unclear if or when she or Maddie revealed Kody's travel plans to the others. Kody is estranged from Meri and nearly all of his other children with ex-wives Meri, Janelle and Christine. For years, Meri, whose mother is Christine, was one of only a few of Kody's kids who continued to have a relationship with him and his wife Robyn. However, Meri revealed last year that her relationship with Kody and Robyn had soured. The news of Kody dissing his North Carolina kids comes a month after Meri shared in an interview that Kody has reached out to her multiple times recently, but that she refuses to reconcile with him until he attempts to make up with his other kids too, referring to her and her siblings as a package deal. You've got to treat my whole family nice. You've got to treat my kids nice, Meri said on the Pop Psych YouTube show. You've got to talk to all of us. You can't just have me. You have to have all of us. I want him to be nice to Isabel. I want him to be nice to Savannah. I want him to talk to Truly and hang out with her and go visit her. Kody also remains estranged from Maddie, who shared publicly last year that she stopped speaking to her father because he doesn't have respect for boundaries, and failed to be a consistent presence in her children's lives. On an episode of Sister Wives that aired earlier this season, Maddie became emotional while opening up about not having her father in her life anymore. Prior to Kody arriving in North Carolina to see Janelle this season, Maddie surprisingly told her mom that she believed there could be forgiveness between herself and Kody, though Janelle told viewers she doubted Kody would actually take the steps necessary to make it happen. Despite her mom's comment, Maddie still insisted that she was open to reconciliation and forgiveness and closure with her father, but only if Kody showed a pattern of consistency. Like this video if you were shocked by Kody's revelation. Comment below. Do you think his secret explains his struggles with his wives? Subscribe for more exclusive Sister Wives secrets and behind-the-scenes drama. Watch next. Check out our playlist on Sister Wives confessions and family secrets. You won't believe what else is coming.